shit.
Expertise.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh, jeez. I think we might be a little bit loud.
Oh.
Let's see. Maybe balance a little better. Okay. I think this is good.
Okay. Ha!
There's a slight risk. Jesus Christ. There's a slight risk that the cutscenes are gonna blast because they run on a separate process, and I'm not sure if it gets adjusted automatically.
You should
I tested it earlier, but I had to set it after the cutscene started. So we'll see.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
We're continuing. It's vibrating violently.
Yeah.
Oh, also, you should later save a file for Joey Zefros, but instead do it like before Zefros even touches anything.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I gotta do that later.
You'll see what we're talking about later. We're talking about this weird glitch. We'll show you.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
I believe.
It's not relevant yet. What?
Ah yes, here we are. Back in action.
Give me that.
God damn it. Maybe if you weren't such a noob.
Oh shoot. We didn't save with the tap dance shoes?
I thought we did.
Okay, by the way, here's some fun dialogue. If you want a hint, the hint function is currently disabled. It won't do any good to try to use it for now. Oh, what?
Cameron, you just clicked past it.
Okay.
It wasn't the same.
What did it say?
It was like, the hidden function is still disabled. Did you
Oh.
assume that maybe it changed or something?
Maybe we should start over. Let's start over.
Oh.
Okay, guys, we're starting over. Not that you get to see.
Oh, you're
We're just
so
gonna
dumb.
cut it out.
You're so dumb.
Starting over.
I can't believe you.
Hey, guys! Don't. Hey.
It's a burn mark.
I know, stop touching my scar.
Oh, but it's a good scar.
I mean, it might not scar, it might heal.
You're a baby.
It itches, so don't touch it.
You're a newt.
Alright.
Oh, you suck.
Shh. It's okay. I messed up earlier, so we're... Hey! Stop it.
You stop that.
Okay. The him function is currently disabled. It won't do any good to try to use it, for now. Oh, this fun dialogue, by the way.
Cameron.
The hidden function is still disabled, or were you simply hoping this message had changed? Honestly, if you're already having this much trouble, there may not be much hope for you. Things only get more difficult from here on. Just try a little harder. You are certainly capable of addressing the task at hand. Or have you forgotten what it is? Your circumstances are known to me, and I am not unsympathetic to them. But you currently fall outside my sphere of influence. Be patient. From my perspective, it doesn't make a great deal of difference whether you pass through your immediate difficulties breezily or through tremendous, tedious effort. As such, my motivation for assisting you directly is currently non-existent. I'm afraid that you've used up all the time I allotted for helping you. Just keep throwing yourself what?
There's allotted.
Oh, allotted for helping you. Just keep throwing yourself at the task at hand. I'm sure you'll solve it eventually. Even if it is through brute force, rather than through the application of a finely tuned intellect, such as mine.
Alright, scratch.
The him function is currently unavailable.
Alright,
I think that's, yeah, it just keeps saying that. Okay, there you go. Hint function dialogue.
Anyway, you're a new.
Here we go. Quit.
There we go. I thought we got the flashlight last time, but now we have to go get it again.
Yeah, because I guess we didn't save.
Yep.
Yeah, the tap dance, Albatech to your technique.
Abilitech.
Abilitech, sorry. Abilitech to your technique. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learned them literally just now. These'll help. If there's anything you need, just shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood, just shake it.
Blech.
Okay, we actually need to try the tap dance shoes on everything anyway, so...
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Give it a tap.
What is... Oh, okay.
It's nothing.
No way! You don't want to startle the nice animals, especially given their obviously incredible magical powers. Is that powers, right?
I vaguely remember doing this. I don't...
Yeah, we did it in the first one, but we have to redo it all.
Oh, shit.
Yep, tap classes every Saturday morning. Your babysitter usually drives you, unless, you know, she's not feeling well. It is Saturday morning. Can I tap dance the light? No.
Too bad.
Oop. Let's turn off the light. Oh, it's so pretty. Ooh, anyway.
You dumb.
Turn it back on. Let's look at the roof. Too bad I can't tap dance the roof.
Nope.
Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Tap dance book report. You've got a couple books on the subject, but tap dancing, the preferred hot stepping of the unpretentious working class, has largely been snubbed by the literary elite. Get out of the way, Joey.
No.
They didn't give ballet trophies for tap dancing, but if they did, you might just win one of these for yourself someday. Or maybe you'll win one for your ballet. You decide to dream big. Talk about hot stepping. Well, lukewarm stepping.
Cold stepping.
You do a few steps from Twirlin' Merlin, your thus far unfinished showcase of wizard-themed dancing. This one's the Pyromancer's hot step. You know, you can see this photo in concept art, but you can't actually look at the photo here. I can't believe they made like such a detailed drawing just to put it in this tiny, tiny pixelated frame. It's nice.
Yep.
A lot of effort went into this game.
Yep.
It's too soft to get any good acoustics for your tapping.
Ha. That's what you think.
They're a very appreciative audience, as always. Surprisingly, no one fell off the shelf this time.
What a nut.
You show your loving puppy surprise, your razzle-dazzle. She doesn't say anything, but you can tell she's pretty floored. Is the pillow separate? No, okay. Just making sure. That would have been bad, because then we would have missed some stuff.
If we miss stuff, we'll just fix it in post.
Yeah.
Such is the magic of editing.
You had a whole choreographed routine for the Clarissa theme song. 2, in fact. 1 tap, 1 ballet. But ever since the show ended last month, it just makes you sad. Oh well. Alex Mack is pretty cool too, you guess. It looks like you might miss tomorrow's episode though. Well, whatever. The preview said it was going to be a dumb big dance plot. You hate those.
Nut.
It's ballet, the med kit.
It's tap dancing.
Tap dance. Yes.
Stupid. Stupid.
You guess one day you'll have to choose which dream to follow. Do you want to be a veterinarian who also dances a lot, or a world-class dancer who volunteers at an animal clinic in her spare time? You can't have it both ways.
Or can you?
Noodle, you said that last time.
Damn it.
When you're not actively or imminently hot stepping,
Just not.
your tap shoes are hanging up by the door. You know this because that's where you got them from a little while ago. And also because this is your own personal habit. That's the animals. Sounds like a great way to startle some baby animals. You're having none of it. Can't wait to ballet everything. It has no effect. Maybe try tapping the keys next time instead of tapping your feet. Alright, let's tap dance some other things like this beanbag. Sometimes you like to sit there and relax after a hard afternoon's practice. It's easier to relax when you're kind of worn out. Otherwise, your brain is going a mile a minute, and you have to distract yourself with puzzles or check your sights or something like that before you start thinking about stuff that makes you sad. Tap him. Sir Bappy Posswater disdains tap dancing, which he calls the staccato stumbling of the plebeian herd. And wow, that stings.
What a dumb. Can't interact with things. Oh, I thought you went to the window. My bad.
Stupid.
I'm stupid. You're stupid.
The sill is a little too narrow for you to dance on it. Otherwise, you do it in a heartbeat, obviously.
Jude is desperately trying to signal. Wait, no, we already did.
Yeah, we already used stupid.
Stupid. Damn it.
Actually, let me look out the window, see what happens now that we're done the signaling.
Oh.
Oh, it's Okay. Good job.
What are we?
Yeah, let's hot step it. Hot step these. And send them clattering? No way. Let's,
The console is separate, right?
Yep. It tends to make your game freeze. Alas, the only downside of cartridge-based gaming. The TV? You can dance to your video games, and of course, you have, but tap dancing tends to rattle the old console so much that it freezes on occasion. It's not a great tap dance accessory. This game apparently has really cool music. By searching online, you were able to briefly hear a few seconds of it. The download only took you a few hours. Wow, living in the future sure is amazing.
Yeah.
No one can dance to the Bubsy theme. Not even Bubsy. He just thrashes around like a jerk and then smirks at you like he just totally blew your mind. Sometimes you hate living in the 90s. Oh, the music in Block Hustle is perfect for tap dancing, but you have to play the game in order to hear it, and that's distracting. You tried having Jude play while you worked out a routine, but he refused to play ever since he found out that the game is Russian.
Oh.
What a conspiracy nut.
Oh, what a baby. I suppose this proves that the game is supposed to be like copyright-free Tetris.
Oh, yeah.
Because in the original, yeah, they forgot to remove some references and said Tetris instead, if you recall.
Yeah.
So they polished up the dialogue a little.
Yep.
I believe that was part of the 38 megabyte update.
Yeah. Your tap dancing idol, of course, after your mom, but Ginger's a close second. She's just amazing.
What did he...
The bounty hunter would be pretty excellent at any style that featured a turn into a ball in mid-air maneuver. And what style wouldn't benefit from such a maneuver? Why, none of them. You had a routine inspired by this movie, but it was just way too long. You guess you could say it felt always non-stopping? Anyway. No. That's not tap dance. Tap dance is great and fun, but it's like doing your taxes at church compared to what's going on that poster. What if you just couldn't stop dancing? That'd be scary. If it didn't describe your life already. Joey Claire extraordinaire. Yeah. Clapping their hoof is how horses count. Except the titular Acorn's shadow, of course. It's too busy burning the land with galloping green flames to do horsey math tricks.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we've already read all these, so it's not as exciting. But, you know. Oh, Princess Sheikah could never be a tap dancer. Her feet end in deer hooves. She just couldn't get the right percussion going with those velvety things.
Oh man, just make tap shoes for the hooves.
You keep your dance practice clothes in here. Good guess, you think? But that doesn't really make any sense, so you stop thinking it. Did we try everything on the dresser?
Oh.
Did we?
Oh.
We should go. We
I
should.
don't remember. We'll look later. Just keep going, Stephen.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget to tap the walkie-talkie too. And yourself.
Oh yeah. They don't need your health to fall. You just pull the tab on the side. So, okay, they need your help, but not your dancing. Let's tap dance the key. This saucy little thing always puts you in a good mood to spin and grin. Doesn't work. These are your tap shoes. They enable you to tap dance. Your tap dancing lessons also deserve a little credit. Blick. Okay, we should tap dance that poster. That's obviously the wrong school of dance for this poster. You need to put your suitable shoes on for this, by which you mean to dance in front of a poster. Doesn't work on Simon Says.
Or does it? Maybe we missed the ability to interact with Simon Says.
Oh shit! Hang on, you know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna save real quick.
Oh, you baby. Let's do it after.
No, because I just wanna see if because I'm not sure if we did everything with the dresser either. Okay, we may cut this out if it's stupid,
We
so...
should have just done it at the end, you dumbass.
No, we do it right now. We have to finish her room. We're almost done with her room.
God damn it.
We're not gonna save this one.
God.
Oh!
Alright. Jesus.
You get to cut this out.
This was expected.
At least we know now that the audio's...
Every time. See, it opens up a separate... So newly.
We're gonna cut this part out, so it doesn't actually matter what we say. Anyway, we'll just...
Stop talking. It's cut out.
I'm just talking to you. Can I not talk? Do we have to be quiet?
No.
Yeah, so fuck you.
I have to be very quiet so that the audience doesn't hear us. Guys, welcome back to Hiveswap. We're starting over.
Hey guys!
No, don't even.
Oh, okay. Hey guys!
You're stupid.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna... equip. Now let's get the walkie-talkie and the batteries and, you know, everything.
You gotta interact with Simon Says.
Yeah, I know. I want to interact everything with Simon Says real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go. I also have to interact, let's open this.
Your spaghetti.
Blip.
Oh.
Oh no, but what if it fell off the shelf and broke? Honestly, it'd be the excuse you've been needing to throw it out. It's kind of a rude game. Okay, so there we go. It is actually a different dialogue.
What a flea.
Another time. We did it in the original, we didn't do it in this series though, I don't think. Ooh, it's made a little sparkly spark.
Yeah, 'cause it's an important item.
Yeah, what about... Oh, okay, so I know we already tried everything on this. Challenge!
Press the green button.
No, because then it'll just say it's broken.
And then we get the batteries.
No, but I want to see what happens if I lose. Does it just never let me lose? Guess not. Okay, whatever. Looks like your new button isn't working. Whatever. Okay, now let's try all these items on the dresser. See, this would have been a sensible. Okay, I think we actually tried everything on the dresser.
What a dumb...
We do want to keep this close, at least while everything's still kind of monsters. Yeah, we did try everything on the dresser.
Shit.
Okay, so we'll just put in that one scene.
What a dumb...
The one scene with the Simon Says. You know what? Alright.
You're so dumb. I can't believe you made us stop to do this. Should've just done it at the end. No.
Ah!
Did you just close the game? Are you stupid? Oh.
Okay, it's fine. We'll just edit really good.
Oh.
Okay,
you
let's
baby.
go.
I can't believe you. You suck. You suck hot eggs. Lukewarm eggs.
You know, maybe we should just cut all of that out. Just be like, hey, we'll just cut it out. We'll just cut it out and
And you can regret every life choice you ever made.
cut all of that out.
I can't believe
We'll
you.
put it in like a blooper video.
You're stupid. There's no point. No one wants to watch this.
Hey, you don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Nut.
You're a nut.
Hey guys.
It's such a waste of time. I can't believe you.
Hey guys, we decided we're gonna show that part at the end. We interacted with everything on the dresser already. We just haven't tap danced the Simon Says. We'll show you that at the end, like the very, very end. All right.
I don't think we can leave without the walkie-talkie. So.
We have the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not possible to use the flashlight on everything and on the Simon Says because you can't get it until you have.
Oh yeah, I know. You can't use anything on the Simon Says except for the tap dance shoes, which we didn't use on it, and you know the other things in the room, which we did use already.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Woo.
Hallway time.
no!
Let's go to the attic first. It's out of the way.
Can we?
No, you can't go inside, obviously.
I wonder what happens if we... On the rare occasion he is home, Pa can be heard bumping around up here while tending to his hoard of stupid antique trash. Or priceless artifacts, you mean? No, you don't. It's locked, but you need to get in here as soon as you can. You peer through the keyhole.
Oh, jeez. Cutscenes.
Actually, I think we have to talk to Jude here. Weird. What the heck was that thing? How long has it been here? Ah, shit. I hope there's no dialogue options.
Oh, God.
Hey, the attic door's locked.
Cripes, forgot about that. Tactical blunder on my part, over.
It's fine, no big deal. Just left the safety of my room to be eaten by monsters in the hallway. You know, because my dorky brother sent me to the safety of the wrong side of a locked door.
Is it not fine, over?
Jude!
Panic not necessary. Extreme danger possible, however, should acquire weapon at all haste. Will relay key whereabouts upon weapon retrieval, over.
Ugh, fine.
So it is fine, over.
Bye.
Over and out.
Okay, good. There's no dialogue option. I'm gonna save real quick, just, you know.
What a dumb.
Just to, you know.
What a dumb.
Oh my god.
Just click on the goddamn save.
There it is.
You're such a newt.
Okay, let's tap dance the door. Trying to shake the door right off the hinges with your percussive taps, eh? No dice. You're lucky you didn't fall down the stairs and break both your legs. Just all the way in half. Each leg flying off in a different direction. Completely gross.
Oh, yes. That would have been fun.
Nah, this doesn't go to the attic door. That would be kind of anticlimactic, you think. Not to mention, a little too obvious.
Huh.
A bunch of stuff that should be moved into the attic. There's some toys here too, that you don't play with that much anymore. Basically a pile of useless trash. The pile of trash at the bottom of the stairs says the same thing.
Yep.
It's such a loose pile, your tap dancing would probably blast it to pieces. It'd get lost or broken or stolen, or worse. You don't know what's worse than those things, but it's clearly on the table if you dump your precious treasure in this loose pile of stuff. Okay, we gotta check out the slinky.
Oh, yes.
Slinky. You're loath? How is it pronounced?
No, it's loath, but that's
spelt wrong?
It's a typo.
Okay.
It's a typo, my friend.
Your loath should touch it and disturb whatever astronomically improbable equilibrium is at play. Best just leave it be.
Nope. Destroy.
Your percussive pitter-patter might jostle it loose. Also, you'd be at a real risk of breaking your dang neck tap dancing on the stairs like this.
And
Like
you'd
that.
break both your legs, and it'd be gross because it would completely separate over half of your body.
As you approach the spiraling coils of the slinky with your heirloom in hand, the metal gets a little warm, and it begins to vibrate slightly. Just as quickly as it started, it stops. You don't think it has anything to do with opening the attic door, but it certainly was weird. Oh, it's the baby.
Slinky is the real treasure.
You got this toy caterpillar so you could learn how to cure caterpillar diseases. But it turns out plush caterpillars don't get sick. Still pretty cute though.
Tap dance the caterpillar.
Oh wait, I gotta befriend it first.
Oh wait.
Befriend. The caterpillar can't help you, and you can't help the caterpillar. Not a productive friendship, but at least nobody's being taken advantage of. Tap dance.
Kill.
Trying to shake him loose, huh? No such luck. He's gripped tight. He's also placed such that if you were to tap dance near him, you'd likely break your ankle on the stairs. Clearly, clever little guy.
Unlock the caterpillar.
Yes. You already put this inside one stuffed animal, and this one doesn't even have an accessible womb. But maybe he'd be willing to spin a little chrysalis for it. Nothing. You guess you have left him in the attic on the attic stairs for a while. My goodness. I wonder if I can try Joey on things.
No, it's the same as clicking normally.
Oh, okay. Boop, boop. So yeah, this is just pile of trash, just to show you. See, pile of useless trash. I'm pretty sure everything's also going to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a light switch. Could you?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I'm really glad there were no dialogue options.
Wait, you can look look at the way to the hallway. You gotta look.
You want me to try?
No, you just look at it.
The hallway seems spookier from this side. Frankly, you feel a little spookier yourself, just basking in a spooky aura.
Yeah.
Oh,
Neat.
I see.
Neat. Can you look at there too from the center?
No.
Yeah, but you can click on it.
Fine.
You're such
I mean,
a
shoot.
stupid. You're so dumb.
Dang it, now I can't. I have to walk away and walk back.
You're such a noob.
Dylan, it's not working.
Oh.
Dylan. No!
Okay.
Let's load our save.
No, you're a noob.
What?
Wait, we've experienced a magical event. We can't just leave. You gotta... Damn it.
Try looking at it.
Yeah, let's Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
What is going on?
Okay, let's just load. Oh no! We fucked it, Dylan! We fucked the game! Oh wait, okay, give me that.
Hiveswap bug encounter. Start menu, I swear, if you touch the exit game button again.
You guys didn't see the exit game button because we cut it out.
Wait, we saved it here, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, if it broke, then we would be in huge trouble.
We did. It's not broken.
Where is it?
I'd be upset. We're okay. That was retarded.
Well, yeah, you have to look at the doorway. It didn't work. Okay.
I hope you didn't break it again. Try walking through. Right after we look at this, because you're retarded. Hang on, let me try walking through. Just making sure. Okay, let's get out of here.
What a newt.
This is snooty.
You're snooty.
Okay, we're good. Hey guys. We're back, except we never cut out. Because that was too exciting. Alright. Look. No, look.
I think how the dog is one of the cutouts.
Yeah. The door to your room. Heavily personalized, of course. Jude thinks he's the only one who can nerd up his door, but you showed him Chew can, and in fact will, play at that game. Too bad I can't look at anything specific on the door.
Nope.
Nope, can't look at anything. Open. Oh.
What did you think would happen?
I don't know.
Alright, time to click.
It is a globe-like sculpture with an arrow that conveniently alerts you to the location of the ceiling. Ah, so that's where it is. Thank you, globe-like structure.
Don't forget to tap the door. Oh wait, maybe we should go through with the tap later. Also, it doesn't appear to do anything.
I think we should just click, you know, do everything on everything when we're on it.
Alright, fine.
You give it a tap. Wow, look at it go. Well, that was stimulating. The percussive footwork seems to set off its internal gyroscope or whatever. Maybe it's a tap dance detector? Your potential esteem for this relic rises slightly. Equally mysterious. No, you take that back. What are you thinking? Your heirloom is at least 7 Babysitters Club's mysterious. Mystery is more mysterious than the globe-like sculpture. That's a huge gulf. And a difference of degree is a difference of kind. You've always felt this to be true. Nothing over here. Okay. So that means everything's over here. I want to tap dance before I open it. No, you might jostle your mom's jewelry off the table. Your mom's jewelry box. This is where you found your heirloom when you were very young, not long after what happened. It was just nestled in there among her fine, beautiful jewels. And you just took it.
Like an
You
ass.
just had this feeling that, like, you had to keep it safe. Maybe you wanted something of hers to be just for you. Oh, it opened. It's your mother's jewelry box, a priceless heirloom of immeasurable sentimental value. Also, there appear to be some of your brother's empty cans of Pringles.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just chilling over here. Anyway.
And you can't unlock the Pringles.
This thing's always given you the creeps. But that didn't stop you from patching it up after Jude accidentally ripped it with an experimental foamless dart. He got shot. He got shot by the what's his name? Remember? Yeah. What's his name?
It's,
The executioner.
Executioner
Yeah.
Dark Lair.
Yeah. Ugh, no, the chains would rattle, and geez, it'd be horrible. You're not even sure he wants out. Just look at him. What a net.
Ye reference.
The lightning storm was only a clever distraction, masking secret abduction. Nope, his friends brought him a special surprise. Snooty. Jude insisted the terrified horse was being abducted. Your counter-argument completely schooled him. This painting now commemorates your triumph and a particular, spectacular, equine nativity. Particularly, my bad.
Really neatly. Picture of a horse. Better defile it with writing and snoods.
From the first and last, Dart Gun War with Jude, Belinda here provides great cover for those who refuse to use firearms, namely you. You tried to distract him with your tap dancing, and then stick a dart on him. It didn't work, at all. Time to tap dance Belinda. She might topple over, and what crueler way to kill a ballerina than by tap dancing her to death? No, you'd never forgive yourself.
Luck.
She seems unimpressed. For such a beautiful work of art, she has lousy taste. You can see she is actually a girl. I thought she was a guy just in a tutu for the first time.
You're a newt.
But yeah, definitely a girl.
What a snood.
Alright, let's go look at the firearm real quick before we go anywhere else.
What a Babylonia.
Anything else over here besides this firearm? I think not. Huh. Look. Look. This gun can shoot a stream of water up to 50 feet away. Too bad you don't use guns. I have a feeling Damek's gonna get this earlier. I mean later. He's gonna equip this later, since we can't equip it. You don't use guns. Damek obviously uses guns. Uses guns.
I know someone who uses guns.
You try to tap it, what if he doesn't?
He uses firecrackers.
You try to tap it right off the couch, but it's nestled into that plump plush pretty good. No way, it might rust, or tarnish, or whatever bad things happen to precious heirlooms when they get stupid gun water on them.
Yeah, if there's water in there, it's probably pretty nasty. I don't know how long it's been on the couch.
Probably a long time based off of their housekeeping.
Yep.
This lady was just hanging out in her altogether. What you mean? Who are you to judge? Except it made you slightly uncomfortable, so you churched her up a little. You feel kind of silly about it now, but whatever. You were like 8. Let's see here. What? Here we go.
What a baby. Alright.
Oh, we've already been in here. We just didn't tap dance everything yet. Alright, what the? I'm seeing like a weird flash of, oh, never mind, it's just the mouse being stupid. Okay. Let's look at this lampshade. This lamp's not even plugged in, but there are at least 9 possible light sources in your immediate area, so maybe it got lost in the typical well-illuminated shuffle.
That's nude.
A little small for a stage, but that lamp might do for a spotlight if it weren't kind of the opposite of a spotlight. You don't know. Those who don't share a visual motif, on the other hand, maybe that's what the locked dresser wants you to think. Oh wait, did I do it on the dresser? The dresser is something separate. Let me try this.
No.
No, okay. Okay, no, the key doesn't fit, which is a shame, because you take back what you thought before. That's some aesthetics, there's some aesthetic similarities for sure.
What a neat.
Interesting, so these are, the dresser and the thing are together. Let's key this. Very occasionally, your precious heirloom shines eerily in the dark. Not unlike a light bright. You can't remember exactly when this has happened, but you can picture it so clearly in your mind's eye that you're certain it's true. Your heavy, rapid tap stomps would send those little pegs scattering across the floor, maybe even under your still tapping feet. You might just slip and roll across them. down the hall to the edge of the stairs and tumble down. Just imagining her rolling all the way over there. Down the stairs and tumble down them, breaking every single bone in your body. Every single bone. That's a lot of... There's just no way you can take that risk.
Joey sure has a lot of concerns about falling downstairs and breaking bones.
I don't think we looked at this earlier.
Oh man.
You've always been a bit creeped out by the monsters in the water. It feels like the eye is following you, but only sometimes. Can I tap dance it? Nope. Can I key it?
Nope.
Nope.
What about the light bright? You gotta adjust the light
Wait,
bright.
I want to see the dialogue for going over here. The attic was a bust. For now, you've gotten lucky avoiding monsters, but you really do need to gear up with your strife weapon before you go downstairs. Okay, so that's what it says. Good enough. Did we try the dialogue for going downstairs without going to the attic first?
I think that's possible. He tells you to go to the attic
I know,
before you leave the room.
but I mean, if you go to this area, it says something different.
It does.
If you yeah, because it says the attic is a bust. So that means if we don't go to the attic, it's not going to say the attic was a bust. It's just going to say you got to go to the attic first.
Oh shit.
All right, take notes. Put down tap dance as Simon says, and go to the floor to the over there before you know.
Okay.
We'll do that at the end of the episode. Good thing we didn't do it at the beginning.
Tap dance. Simon says. Let's go to stairs
I'm looking at his door.
before attic.
This is the door to your neurotic dork of a brother's maximum security bedroom. He keeps it locked up tight because of all the silly conspiracy work he does in there. You sincerely doubt he'll be entering this room anytime soon. But really, why would he even want you? It's full of nerd stink and goober crud. Not to mention, it's where his pet usually lurks. You love all animals, but just the same, that's one you'd rather let Jude deal with. Area 51 restricted area. No trespassing beyond this point. Photography is prohibited. Use of deadly...
Force.
Okay.
Something.
Warning. Rapid frequency radiation hazard. To stop radiation, remove key from PA interlock.
PA
interlock. Sorry.
Snutty. Snoot. Paw interlock.
Shoot. This is in a different language.
Yep.
Don't know what it says.
I have a feeling it says warning radiation hazard or something similar.
Yeah. Restricted area, keep out.
I don't know what gives me this impression, Cameron.
Caution.
I wonder.
Do not enter. Area 51. Anyway, alright. Look at this little cow. His little udders. Or her, my bad.
What a snut.
Blip. Percussive motion might set off Jude's pet, which is the last thing you feel like dealing with right now. Speaking of which, we gotta open. He always kept it locked. Even if you did manage to get in, he probably has traps set up. Not worth trying to get gum out of your hair again. Plus, there'd be his pet to deal with. No thanks.
Key the door.
No way. Your mom left it to you, and Jude probably wouldn't even care about it because it doesn't have anything to do with aliens.
Or does it?
Ooh, probably does.
All things considered, I don't think you're taking this seriously enough, Jude.
Okay,
Arrange the light bright.
oh yes. Look. Your light bright. Hours of fun with the number of hours and the degree of fun dependent on the power of your imagination, which in your case means many hours and a lot of fun. Whoops, I already tap danced it.
What a dumb.
Light. Yay! It's the symbol. Light. Whoops. Yay!
It's the dog.
Or the cat, I'm not really sure. It looks more like the dog. Yay! It's the family.
It's the,
Joey and Jude and dog. Yay! It's the key symbol.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's enough
I guess
of that.
I guess it just circles back. Yeah, okay.
Little did you know, if you do it 2,000 times, we'll get a picture of Hussey.
Boner. Just his boner.
Yeah, it's Nick Cage. Game crashes before you can exit the game. Nick Cage spooks you with a jump scare.
You think back to before. Back to when this closet door was shut. You had I think we already read this, but we're gonna go to the side. But now your guess is even more reasonable. Can I tap dance the closet? Blep. Nope. Can I key it? Blep. Nope. Look. That box has the stuff you need, but you can't reach. You wonder what your next step should be. Actually, your tap shoes might be the solution to this problem. If you could just get a good stomp going, you might be able to tumble that box right off the shelf.
The puzzles in this game aren't that hard, guys. Come on.
You can't search the box. Well, it's still up on that shelf. Speaking of which, I wonder if this says anything different. No, okay.
They literally tell you the solution.
Let me key it. No, your precious heirloom doesn't seem to want to go in a ratty cardboard box that you forgot was in the closet. You can tell because you don't put it there.
Alright.
Ba-bam! Ba-bam! See, that's where we got the treats from, too. Look! Wonder what's stashed in here. Nothing fragile, we hope. Put the key inside. Nope, okay.
Okay.
Oh, could we have... No, we can't walkie-talkie it. Of course. Tap dance it.
Okay, let's save the game. Okay, that didn't do anything. let's save the game, Cameron, just in case. So I think we get dialogue.
Okay.
Alright.
You pick through the box and find your flashlight and an old pair of ballet slippers. These will come in handy.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, there's some pet treats in here too. You keep caches of these all over, never knowing when you'll need to treat a pet.
What's that you say?
You go ahead and try out your flashlight. Click, click, no dice. Another battery problem? You open it up. Wait, there were no batteries in here at all. Just a bunch of stupid pogs. Dang it, Jude. Ugh, found my old strife weapon. Guess what? It's full of your stupid pogs.
Crap, forgot about those. Please keep safe, over.
No. No, I'm throwing them all away.
Joey, please. Those are my favorites, over.
I'm not really throwing them away, you nerd. What do you take me for?
Thanks, over. Still need to get you to attic, over.
For safety, right. Well, whatever. I'm trusting you, I guess.
Appreciate that, over.
Although so far it hasn't really paid off.
Joey, please, just need you to head to trophy room, over.
Oh, gross. I hate that place. Why does he even need a special trophy room? When our whole house is just his dumping ground for whatever garbage he picks up on his stupid adventures.
We'll find a key to attic there. Mysterious whims of absent father not relevant.
Fine.
Over and out.
Okay, now, so head to the trophy room?
Affirmative, over.
Got it.
Over and out.
Okay, so let's, menu it up. And we're gonna reload so that we can do the yes option.
Oh boy. Thankfully that's the only option, unless the yes option has options.
It might, but I don't think it does.
Oh wait, we gotta pick everything up again.
Oh yeah. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Fine. Okay, but I'm not going to take especially good care of them.
Please protect Mulder at all costs, over.
Ugh, you and Mulder. This Scully Pog is obviously where it's at.
Terms acceptable, keep them safe, she's yours, over. Still need to get you to attic, over. Okay.
If we click fine, then we get a Pog. We get to keep a Pog.
Yay.
Okay, for safety, right, whatever, blah 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 blah.
And we get to keep Pogs anyway, because we go to the mysterious alien world with Pogs. There's no options here.
Alright.
Just hit save, so we don't have to do that ever again.
Okay.
Okay, time to apply all 6 of these new items.
How much time do we have left anyway? Ooh. You're going to need to add D-cell batteries if you want this flashlight to serve any purpose other than emergency POG storage container and very poorly designed paperweight. So I can't actually try the flashlight on anything.
Can we use stuff on the flashlight?
Yes, we can use stuff on the flashlight. One day, you'll see your name up in lights, but every journey begins with a single, perfect, graceful, incredible step. In your case, that first single, perfect, graceful, incredible step is to find some stupid batteries and pop them in here. You know, if you feel like it. When we get the batteries, we're gonna have to save because there's like a completely separate part for batteries and a completely separate part for without. You can keep the batteries without putting them in, apparently.
No, you have to put them in
Oh.
the flashlight. There's like a separate battery.
Oh, it's hidden somewhere?
I believe it's in the universal remote.
Oh, okay. There's that, I guess.
The E batteries, which are not D batteries. The flashlight takes D batteries, Cameron.
Your hot steppin' isn't enough to light up the night this time. We should find the E batteries before we put D batteries in the light, if it's possible, so that we can try the E batteries on the light. Your hot stepping isn't enough to light up the night this time. Gotta find some batteries, you guess. Just a running theme today. It doesn't quite glow, but these jeweled eyes will catch the faintest little glimmer of light in a dark room and sparkle like the dickens. Sort of like what a flashlight does, you guess. You may be romanticizing your heirloom's capacity for luminosity. They fit in the funnel part, but they're just a little bit too wide for the 45mm in diameter tube, which was, of course, just barely wide enough for the pogs. You have no interest in refilling your flashlight with your brother's garbage.
You gotta use things on the shoes.
Yep. I'll do that one after. The two twisty snakes that make up your heirloom seem to be in their own delicate dance, don't they? Twisting around each other, both chasing, both fleeing. Where does it begin, and where does it end?
It's a good question.
The world's just not ready yet for the ballet.
What a scene.
Your dog would make a great ballerina, if only they didn't have 4 feet. Interesting. She said the 8 here.
Left feet.
Oh, 4 left feet?
Sneed.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. Thank you. You got that joke from a popsicle stick. Sorry. I'm amused. When the pogs slam and clatter and scatter, do they not possess a grace all their own? Is their dance any less than defiance of that cruel tyrant gravity that is yours? No, they do not. And yes, it is. Give me bites. Oh no, but you want these, in case you find a cute animal to feed them to. Plus, stomping on them would get crumbs everywhere, depending on your present location. The previous sentence may have been sarcasm. Gosh, location conditional sincerity. This really is an adventure. The frustrating thing about flat garbage is there's no point in stomping it.
Oh yeah.
Your mom loves animals. As well, as you well know, she had the grace of a gazelle and the ferocity of a much, much angrier gazelle. You shave down the edges of the pogs and the green key. It will now be used to solve lots of different puzzles throughout your house. Good work. Just kidding, you don't do that. Because that would be ridiculous and an insult to your puzzling skills.
We can use shit on Jude's door.
Oh yeah. Well, we gotta use shit on everything now.
Oh. What a
Careful not to mix these up. You'd hate to reach for a critter treat and come back with like a wren or a stimpy or a dog funny, a dog.
Doug Funny.
Doug Funny.
Excuse you.
Alright.
Doug is a terrible show. We gotta go back to the attic door later.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back to episode 1.
Just Joey's room. Just Joey. You didn't name the first episode Just Joey's room. I'm so mad.
Of course not. That's retarded. Why would I do that?
Just Joey's room. Just Joey. Joey's room. That's it. Just Joey's room.
Such a sneeze.
You know, my little illustrations of us look like my hair looks kind of like hers. Yours doesn't really look like Jude's. It looks kind of like Jude's.
You're a newt.
We're just cheap knockoffs. Anyway.
You're a cheap knockoff.
Ah, you're a cheap knockoff. Alright,
Put pogs in the microwave.
This is gonna take a long time.
Let's start with what do we start with?
We're gonna go from right to left. Oh, right, I can't use the battery or the flashlight on anything. Thank heavens I don't have to use the flashlight on anything.
Alright, let's ballet it up.
Ballet! You don't want to upstage their rainbow cuteness performance. They're really putting their hearts into it. You jab the treat against the poster, leaving a little dirty mark on its surface. Some treats for the cute animals. So certainly not the first time you've done this.
On the bright side, we'll get brand new dialogues that we never would have done.
Yeah.
Which may or may not be funny.
It seems like a match made in marketing heaven, but OLF is pretty protective of her brand. Speaking of which, I think after we do everything in this room, that should be the episode, because I feel like this is going to take a while.
What a neat.
Yep, ballet practice every Monday after school. Mondays are always rough. School can be kind of a drag, and going back after 2 days away from it is hard. Knowing you have ballet at the end of it helps you put a brave face on things. Yummy bites! Yep, buy more pet treats is already on there. 4 times, actually. You don't ever want to run out. You guess you should really start writing a reminder to get food for yourself, too.
We have to, like, examine the shit with our eyes.
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, you're right. Nothing about pogs on your calendar this month. Gosh, what a dork you must be. Speaking of which, have we examined our... Okay. Ah.
These cell batteries.
Ah, beautiful, comfortable satin ballet slippers. Like dancing on a cloud. Unlike the canvas shoes you wear for class, which are like dancing on a far less luxurious cloud. Bleh. Pet treats. Animals love these. Except the most dangerous animal of all. Man. Wow. Blew your own mind there for a second.
It's pretty nutly.
There are also a lot of animals that don't. Jude's Pogs. There's a cool Scully one, but the rest are all dumb cartoons. Vague, rebellious graffiti, and bad video games.
Stop shaking the chair, you nut.
Okay. Let's see here. Did I? Okay, yeah, I did everything on the calendar. What? Books on ballet tend to have a lot of very beautiful and artistic full-page pictures of ballet dancers, and lots of talk about the history of ballet, and not so much about how to actually do ballet. You gotta go to lessons for that stuff. So you do.
You sneak every time with the chair. Stop it.
I wonder if they can hear the chair squeaking.
Of course they can hear the chair. It's like so loud.
Oh, sorry guys.
Maybe you should just scoot in or let me do the clicking because you keep being stupid.
No, I got it. Okay. Alright. Lots of beloved pets in these books.
Aaron, stop it. Stop it.
Okay. None of them are the kinds of books where the beloved pets die, though. You can spot those a mile away, usually by the cold, mercenary glimmer of their Newberry metal. That's good. There's a poster hanging up in the library at school that says, "Reading is a real slammer." There aren't even any books on the poster. It's just a kid playing with pogs in space.
Oh.
That's good. You bust out all of your most ballet moves on the beautiful statue. This shadow ballet against an unbeatable opponent is how raw young steppers like yourself hone your skills, sharp between practices. Okay, none of that is real, but it's fun to pretend sometimes.
What a neat.
Let's feed the ballerina. Oh, she never indulges. That's why she's the best. Discipline.
Anorexia.
Yeah. There aren't any trophies for being the best Pogs player. You just get to keep the other kids' Pogs, which is really more like punishment. I'm watching her animation first. Okay, you do a few steps from Twirl'em Merlin.
Oh.
You're thus far that's the sorcerer's Saison. Okay, so it's a different name. Yummy bites for the wizard. A wizard is not a pet. It is a powerful ally, but it cannot be tamed. Like their beards, they are regal, resplendent, and incurably unruly. Oh, I already fed it, my bad. Pogs for the wizard. You rifle through the pogs. No wizards. You're not surprised. Wizards are pretty out right now. It'd be a different story if you
Damn it.
if he was like a mutant wizard from the future or something. They couldn't make enough pogs of him then.
God damn it. Computer.
Oof. I hope it doesn't do that again. Okay.
It shouldn't. Important update from Dill.
You sure do have a lot of girl stuff. You guess that's because being a girl rocks. You love it. You love to do ballet and make cakes and solve puzzles and study medicine and beat the bejesus out of monsters with your flashlight and sick kicks. You know, girl stuff. What a cute idea. You could warm these treats up a little bit before passing them to an excited pet. In fact, this idea is so good, you've actually had it before, and done it. Your dog gave no obvious signs that they preferred the warmed up treat, but you could tell. Oh yeah. The little light bulb cooker is too weak to function as a garbage incinerator.
Really don't like pogs, yeah.
No response. You feel like ballet might be a little highbrow for this crowd. Yummy bites for the babies. Treats for cuties.
Dumb.
You'll leave them a couple just for fun. But wait. What if one of those monsters smells the treat and breaks in here and thinks the meat smells is from your stuffed animals and no, you can't risk it. Sorry. You give Jude a lot of sass about his pogs, but you guess maybe you're a little childish with all these stuffed animals and games and whatever. Are you too old for this stuff? You really actually don't know. You guess you'd know what you were supposed to be like at your age if you had more friends your own age, or like a mom maybe. Your babysitter tells you you're perfect, but that's what she's always said your whole life. She's clearly not a trustworthy source, because otherwise she'd have told you what was wrong with you. Okay, hello. Sorry, I had a phone call. Okay, let's go. Ugh. Just ugh. Wait, what did I do?
I forget what the context was.
Shit. Shit. I think it was this. Oh yeah. She'd have told. That's right. So she's clearly not a trustworthy source, because otherwise she'd have told you what was wrong with you. Ugh. Just ugh. Aw. What a baby. Alright, time to tap dance. Ballet the bed. The bed is not a trampoline or a stage, you mean? Nah, they're really irresistible to pretty much all animals. Why gild a lily? Better luck next time. That time, you suppose. Wait, what does that have to do with this?
Click on bed with treats.
What is this?
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Alright, pogs. Pretty crummy substitute for a sleepy time stuffed animal companion, honestly. Especially when you have so many of those close by already. Boop. She's overwhelmed by the beauty of your movements. She's definitely crying on the inside. You might look inside, just to confirm it. Yep, that's one damp, salty womb. I'm gonna move a little more over here. Let's do the ballet over here so that you can see it better over the text. Yeah, look at that. You can see the whole thing.
Oh,
goes right over the desk.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yummy bites. You gently place a pet treat inside the cottony belly of your sweet puppy surprise there.
Oh, gross.
So much more efficient in crushing it up with your hands and trying to force it down her non-existent esophagus. Anything about that, of course. Oh, yes. This is where you've kept some of your most precious treasures. Oh wait, did I just try to key on it?
No.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to be befouling it with your brother's cardboard trash discs. Okay, good. Except the Scully one. In she goes. There we go.
Damn.
We get to keep the Scully.
Damn. Can
We kept the Scully. Oh, actually, that's a.
Damn.
Your secrets are safe in the loving belly of a dog.
And the pet treat.
Oh wow, they're all in there.
Oh, you can't take them out again.
Yep. This is snooty. Alright, let's ballet Clarissa.
Wait, we can't diary key the things in the hallway, can we?
No, we can't, because the diary key automatically goes back in after you use the diary.
Oh, yeah.
You had a whole choreographed routine for the
One tab, one ballet.
Yeah. Okay. Yummy bites, Clarissa. Here you go, Clarissa. Give this to your pet baby alligator. Hee hee. That thing is going to be a problem for you one day. You don't have any Clarissa pogs, sadly. Probably because these are actually Jude's pogs, not your pogs. Jude is more of a Ferguson than a Clarissa, obviously.
We're not gonna get the references.
Nope.
We're not 90s kids, Cameron.
I know, it's a pity.
I mean, we are technically 90s kids.
Technically.
But only technically.
Yeah. You guess one day you'll have to choose which dream to follow. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, so it's the same thing.
Needle.
Yummy bites. It's a cute idea, but it wouldn't be safe. A pet might smell the treat, get all excited, and then try to chew their way into the medkit and hurt themselves. There's a little pair of scissors in there after all, and some peroxide, and some gauze. None of that is good for your pets to try to eat.
Ha, so you think.
No pogs in this batch feature a junior veterinarian, or any veterinarian really. It's all just cartoon characters and graffiti gangs.
Other than that.
Yeah, your slippers were in the hallway closet. You don't actually remember how they got there? Kind of weird in retrospect. Yeah, they should be in here. All your clothes have a sealed emergency pouch of pet treats tucked carefully into their pockets at all times. Except the one you're wearing. You always gave those treats to your dog earlier.
Already?
You already gave those treats to your dog earlier to address the emergency, that they looked very cute and did a nice trick. You know, the dog's been called she, and now it's being called they. What if it's called he later? Be interesting.
Gonna blast some asses.
Luckily you had these backups squirreled away in the hall closet and all of your other clothes in this closet. Ah yes, the perfect accessory. The one thing your look was missing. Some pogs. You'll make sure to put some in here. Your clothes closet. Just as soon as you've settled the other minor obligations you have. It's ballet. It's a cute idea, but babies aren't really ready for dancing. Even animal babies, who are a lot more capable than, say, human babies. Human babies are kind of pathetic and helpless, and all things considered. It's true, baby animals are more equipped to survive on their own than human babies.
No man, store your toddler outside, it'll be fine.
You kind of tap the pet treats against the open mouths of the baby animals on the poster to stimulate the process of feeding them. Tastes good, doesn't it? You're almost certainly ruining their suppers. Deal with it, moms. The momimals would never let their little babies anywhere near pogs because they would be a choking hazard, and also because the momimals clearly have great taste. Tap dance ballet the computer. Ballet and computers. Spend enough time with either and you'll experience a lot of clicking. Wait.
Yeah.
Ballet and computers. Spend enough time with either and you'll experience a lot of clicking. Hehe. In all seriousness, the sensation of clicking hips is no joke, and you're glad you've been lucky enough not to experience it in your personal ballet journey.
Oh, I see.
Computer isn't a pet, but it is a treat. Well, sometimes. A lot of other times, it's just really frustrating.
Yes.
You wish there were some quick and easy way. To buy pogs. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Using the computer. Then you could maybe sell these for some fast cash.
Jude would go nuclear.
Let me ballet the beanbag. One doesn't become prima ballerina of a world-famous dance company by sitting in beanbag chairs all day. One becomes that by only sitting in beanbag chairs after practicing for hours, and maybe doing some puzzles, and playing some video games, and checking one's sites, and, you have a lot of interests, actually. Beanbags don't need trees, as they are but seats, and butt seats. There we go. This chair is already occupied by a distinguished manthro chap who would not tolerate the insult of proximity to such garbage. You're good, but you're not sure you're ready to perform for such a gentle manthro of breeding.
What?
What if he gave you? He has vibrated a lot. What if he gave you a scattered review in his
Jesus Christ.
scathing review in his gossip periodical? You'd be ruined. Oh, no, 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 no. No, from the back of the box, the bold invasive genetic procedures that produced the Manthrochops and all their blendins also left with debilitating allergy to almost all forms of substance. Feed your Manthrochops from their wet whistle flasks or not at all, lest they suppurate and then separate. You're not 100% sure of what that last part means. Or if it's an actual thing your toy can do. You're 100% sure you don't want to see These little relics of cultural awful are so far beneath his dignity, you are unsure he'd even perceive them. Make a little stack of them, and he'd be sure to slip on the invisible hazard, possibly falling to his death. What an enticing and perplexing mystery for the Manthrochap Justice Division.
Pretty neatly.
Spell arena. Ballet. The cell is a little too narrow. Oh, okay. Give me bites. You've hurtled treats down to your dog before, but you usually open the window first. There also usually weren't any monsters flying around directly outside your window, ready to swoop in and tear your face off at the first opportunity. Pause. You attempted to dump these out the window, and let Captain Planet sort it out. But what if a bird thought it was food and tried to eat it? Birds can be pretty dumb. It takes a graceful step to avoid tripping on these as you make your way across the bedroom in the dark. Luckily, you have grace to spare.
What a neat.
You're in the way. Lots of these games have cute pets in them. As cute pets, Y/N, yes or no, is one of the primary criteria in your purchase matrix.
Yes or no to cute pets?
Like 60% of these are Mortal Kombat. But that's less of a game and more of a long national nightmare of excessive violence and mediocre gameplay.
Excuse you, Joey.
It takes a graceful... Okay. Yummy Bites, the console.
Violence and mediocre gameplay are the hallmark.
You gently place a pet treat on the eject button and press it up and down a couple times, making it bounce a bit. Excellent. Your dream's a pet treat. Okay, just making sure I didn't accidentally click that. Wow, it's the best and worst toy in the entire house. Maybe in the entire world, maybe in any world. Okay, let's not go crazy. Ballet the TV. No more of that tonight. Okay, that's just... You mush the pet treat against the TV. You like to do this when there's a cute dog in one of your games, or a cute cat, or almost any other animal, really. They don't even have to be cute. You just like doing this.
So stupid.
Some pogs feature characters from TV shows, but you guess that's more expensive because a lot of them are just random garbage, as opposed to the others, which are licensed specific garbage. Just making sure The TV is hooked up to your SNES, and nothing else. So the only music you could dance to would be a video game music. Not to say you haven't, of course. It's just kind of embarrassing. It's amazing the way the publishers have been able to gracefully sidestep releasing this game in your country. You're sure that if they ever do release it, their marketing campaign will be just as graceful. I don't know how their marketing campaign went, if they did release it.
They did.
Oh, how did it go?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's Earthbound, man. Mother 2.
Yeah, I know. Can you make friends with the enemies in Second Mom? You hope so. A game that let you befriend your enemies instead of killing them would be just the best in your book. It's a reference. Undertale. Anyway. You read a rumor on the net, a ridiculous rumor that there might be second mom pogs. Scratch and sniff ones.
Oh.
You were so mad at this outrageous lie that you immediately turned your computer off without even shutting it down first. You didn't even regret it much.
Permanent damage.
Wait, is this the one that was the befriend one? Yeah.
What a newt.
You gracefully avoid thinking about Bubsy. It's an exquisite use of your skills. You're not going to encourage this guy any further. Don't encourage him. That's the achievement. Got an achievement. Yeah. There's some Bubsies in the mix. A branding synergy forged in the fires of hell.
Sorry, is there like a tape or something over his mouth that says shush on it?
Yeah, it says shh. That's good. Block hustle, like ballet, is from Russia. Okay, ballet isn't from Russia, but they do a lot of ballet there, and you like to form connections between the things you're interested in, even if they are a little tenuous.
Just like Jude.
Yeah, we make connections every time we click something. It's just how it goes. So you watch. You envision the pet treat slowly, carefully descending to complete a line. The line disappears, but the treat lingers. Ain't that always how it goes?
Whatever you say, Joey.
Block Hustle is a much better game than Pogs, which can barely be called a game at all. How many you play?
I have no idea how to play Pogs. I didn't grow up with them.
I feel like I had some Pokemon Pogs once.
You're neat.
Anyway.
Is it like Tiddlywinks?
Tiddlywinks? I don't know. Ballet and tap? What is this? 1937 Ginger Rogers film? Shall We Dance? No, it is not. It's Star Avenue. Let's give some yummy bites to Star Avenue. Oh, she's a treat, no mistake. Just look at that smile, that dress, those legs. Okay, you don't mean to be a perv, but geez, Ginger. 5 husbands and no kids. Old Ginger has the right idea. No kids, no stupid crap like Pogs all over your nice hardwood floors.
Oh, alright.
Ballet demands strong legs. Probably even more so if those legs are covered in powerful armor. The bounty hunter must have very strong legs. Tone, too. The part where you get to be friends with a cute baby monster was the best. You've never actually finished this game, but you assume the cute baby monster eventually goes off to monster college and becomes a monster doctor. It's beautiful. Oh, the bounty hunter just has no time for garbage discs. She's too busy being incredible and good and strong and brave. This movie is kind of like ballet, in that it's beautiful and pretty long and kind of sad, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense, and then it just ends. Also, there's a big white dog, although that similarity might be unique to your personal ballet experience. Oh gosh, you don't know if these are safe for luck dragons. Just kidding, everything is safe for luck dragons, because they are not real, and as such, are not ever in any actual danger. They would make great pets.
Just like rocks.
Yep. This movie predated the whole Pog explosion by like a decade, so there aren't any Pogs of it. A big point in its favor, frankly.
Oh, yes.
Princess Chica sometimes dances with the animals, and sometimes she dances with her cousin, Baroness Kitsune. Baroness Kitsune. You aren't actually sure how they're cousins, since they don't seem to share any other relatives, but they sure do mention it a lot, especially when they're dancing close. It's a good thing we're cousins, or this would be weird, they'll say, mouths not moving. Princess Chica has the best treats. All of the wounded magical animal companions are so excited when she opens her treat basket, Galaxy, and shares them with everyone. It's your favorite part, besides the healing. You love the healing.
So sneaky.
No, magical animal companions heal rescue is a Japanese Japanimation. And they do not have Pogs in Japan, you think. You haven't personally checked or anything. Grace and power, light and dark, virtue and vice, the duality of Acorn and her shadow would make for a pretty great ballet, assuming the dancers could adapt to performing in two-person horse costumes. Acorn's shadow would bite your entire hand off, up to the elbow probably, even if you so much as dared approach it with a treat. You'd be surprised. I mean, you'd be spurting blood everywhere, screaming like the Dickens, and the shadow who clops would just be standing there, guzzling your hand.
This is a very good kids show.
Yeah. The colorful aesthetic and slightly too dark for children tone of Acorn's shadow lends itself well to Pogs. You're forced to admit, it doesn't make you like Pogs more. It just makes you like Acorn's shadow a little less.
So nutly.
Yeah, you can see some ballet influence happening there. It's, yeah, sorta ballet-like from a certain angle. Oh, it's a treat, alright, but no pets allowed. Looking at your hot steppin' poster, and then at these stupid Pogs, it can be hard to believe you and your brother are actually related. You don't really dwell on it, though, because you're already back to looking at your poster.
Jude is adopted.
Conspiracy theory.
Confirmed.
He's conspiring that he's adopted.
Oh. What a sad conspiracy.
Not necessarily. Depends on how much you care about family. Oh, ballet is already very spooky. Like 90% of ballets are about a doll coming to life, or a swan trying to kill a clown, or something surreal and vaguely upsetting like that. You don't let it bug you. You lose yourself in the movement.
What Jude cares about his family.
The tale of the haunted pet treat. That's all you got so far. You're still workshopping it.
What a new.
Nope, they don't have Pogs in Canada yet. Lucky jerks. Lucky, polite, sweet, socially conscious jerks. I was hoping she would say something about a horror film about Pogs. They are pretty scary. You keep your dance practice clothes in here. Good guess, you think. But that doesn't really make any sense, so you stop thinking it.
I was hoping she would say something about throwing Pogs in the fire instead of dust.
That would be amazing. Sprinkling crumbled pet treats on your desk sounds like a great way to get a bunch of new posts. Pets. Some ants.
Gross.
Those are Jude's. And you don't give him any more reason to fail to snoop around in your room. Also, they're garbage, and you don't want them on your dresser.
Feed them to your diary.
Ballet. With those checkers scattered all over the floor, you'd break your leg. Both of them. Even, well, probably not both legs.
The camera in the picture frame.
Which picture frame?
The ones on the dresser.
We'll look at them in a second.
You have to try to tap dance them too.
I think we already did.
We didn't.
I don't know, I'll check later. They don't quite fit. Maybe you could use them to block a column, adding an extra level of strategy to the game, and adding an extra layer of treat crumbs to your carpet. I know we did, because I remember her talking about tap dancing with her dog, and her dog was scared.
Oh, yeah, we had to do the shit on. Yeah.
You suppose you could fit Pogs into each of the little windows and make a miniature Pog museum if you were so inclined. You're not. No. You're more inclined not to. That's like it says. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's ballet over here. The ballerina in this print is your inspiration. She looks so graceful and fluid. You hope to one day look like either of those things. Alright, let's move over here just to... too close, you're too close. Okay.
Such a new...
Yummy bites. Nope.
Can't interact with Simon Says.
What kind of dog would she be? An end pointer? Wow, that was terrible. Pogs?
Maybe I'm just stupid, but I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I'm guessing it's a ballerina joke. And a dog joke, which I don't know many dog breeds or names of ballerina stuff. You don't want to get this garish garbage anywhere near your beautiful print. Alright, we did everything in the room. Oh yeah, we did this. Good thing you mentioned it. See, I'll show you. We've done these. See, firework like percussion of your toes.
What a neat.
And then let me just. I think it also mentioned that your mom was a great dancer. Yeah. Probably says the same thing for ballet. Oh no, never mind.
What a neat.
Your mom was, in your opinion, your amateur opinion, and in the professional opinion of many experts who you very much respect, one of the greatest ballerinas who ever lived, though she passed when you were young, before you could even see her dance. You have a few tapes of her performances, and you could, of course, track down more, but, you know, that only so many of her performances were recorded, and once you see them all, that'll be it. You won't ever see your mom doing anything that's new to you again, so you save them. If you're patient, if you're really good, and you save them for the absolute best day, the ones you want to share with her, and the absolute worst days, the days you just really, really need to see her, then you might be able to make them last a long, long time. You hope.
Oh.
What a baby. Wow, rude. Neither you nor your mom look like any kind of pet. Jeez. Is that insulting to pets?
You talking to me?
Your mom wouldn't have liked pogs. Your mom had style and grace and taste. What if she does like pogs? I wonder how she would feel. I wonder if she'd feel betrayed, Joey.
Destroys
like,
the tape.
oh, Jesus. Yeah, she starts burning all her mom's shit, like, fucking...
And she burns the specific tape.
The specific
It's cursed.
You just pretend it never happened. I like her image better than who she actually is. Your dog loves your ballet. They make a very good audience, as long as they don't get distracted by, like, a bug going by, or a distant sound only they can hear, or any number of other things. Dogs are pretty easy to distract. Wait, did it say she? I think it said she. No, it said they.
What a neat.
Interesting. If we look out the window, you'll see it says she. I'll show you in a sec. Aw, if only you'd given a treat to your dog when you had the chance. That is, another treat, more treats, lots of treats, treats for days, all the treats in the world. You'll have another chance, of course, because your dog is fine. You just... You're a little worried about your dog out there, and regretting any and all past instances of treat withholding.
Where do they get the money for this? Do they just have money lying around?
I don't know.
I know you buy food.
I don't know. How does the babysitter get paid?
I don't know. With liquor.
Let's assume that the babysitter gets paid somehow. If Jake can somehow give her money from a distance in this day and age,
Just mail.
then he might be able to give her enough money to just go buy shit for them.
Yeah.
You've never played pogs with your dog. That would be ridiculous. You hate pogs.
Pog dog.
Pog dog. Alright, let's try it in the diary. You could probably stand right about ballet more. Then, when you're a famous ballerina, you could publish your diary to give inspiration to kids like you. That'd be a really great thing for a famous person to do, and also a nice little sideline income for you. But it'd be kind of embarrassing to have everyone read all your other thoughts and feelings. Maybe you should start keeping a second, less embarrassing, intended for publication diary. That would probably be more marketable anyway.
Oh man, everyone likes little secrets.
Nothing in here about all the treats you've given your dog. Outrageous. Why are diaries never useful for that kind of thing? It's always just a bunch of baloney about feelings when what you need is a pet snacks data. Pet snacks data. Nope, you're not writing anything in here about carrying around Jude's pogs. Frankly, you're already forgetting about them as hard as you can. Wow, what are these weird garbage discs in your hand? You shove them in your pocket for later disposal. Alright, we did everything in the room!
Yay!
By the way, let's look outside, I'll show you. It says she. Okay, she's still there. Poor puppy. That is her. See, it says her.
Yep.
Oh, what a puppy. Little pupper. Puppy pup. They're not doing anything.
Nope.
Just chilling out.
They're waiting for Jude.
They're waiting for the dog. They're waiting for everything.
They're waiting for Joey
standing
to
guard.
pick the opportune time to run through
They're not doing
downstairs.
anything. They can't see. They're having an existential crisis.
They're waiting for the battle to start. They can't start the battle until you've done a few things.
Yep.
We're just actors in a game.
Alright, we gotta do everything out here real quick.
Right,
And in the attic area. Let's go to the attic area.
Let's go to the attic real quick.
What? You get an achievement for ballerinaing the slinky, but of course Dylan decided to go and do some shit off screen, so he already got the achievement. I haven't, though. It's all very new for me. Except he did more stuff on the troll side, because he's a nerd. He cares about trolls, and I also care about trolls, but he should have waited.
You're a nerd. I wanted to see the lore.
Nothing. Well, if it doesn't swing open for ballet, you guess you'll just have to find the key.
That's someone out there sympathizes.
Oh, trust me, I super duper care.
You're like, oh, don't read the lore because you have to save it for when we do the thing in 25 years. That's how long this is gonna take.
It's not gonna take that long. I'll be able to come over, like...
25 years from now.
Next weekend? I don't know. We already tried this.
You're a newt.
Yummy bites. No pets on the other side, you think? You hope? In a perfect world, you could just slip all of these under the door. You'd be rid of them, and they'd be in the attic, where they belong. But that would be pretty mean to Jude, especially since you have no idea where the attic key is. Boop. That sounds like an excellent way to break both your legs, without even having to fall down. So yeah, okay. It sounds like a great way to end up with rats in the attic, stairway. Wait, you think back to your zoo books. Rats don't just spontaneously generate inside cluttered houses in rural areas, even if you do scatter pet treats around these nice, rodent-friendly junk piles. Squirrels now. You get squirrels in a heartbeat. Honestly, there's probably some pogs in this pile of junk already. They're like roaches. Ballerina. Do you know what the ballerina slinky achievement is anyway?
I don't remember what it's called.
Whatever. You can go look at the achievements on Steam yourself if you want.
Yep.
You study the slinky, its grace, its poise, to hold that position for years, neither faltering nor giving the impression of total stillness. Always the suggestion that in the next instant it may tumble forward, her potential to kinetic, melting from solid to liquid. That is ballet.
There's like innumerable achievement guides just lying around already. I don't think you need another one.
Despite its cute name, Slinky is not a pet. Slinky is more like an instrument, or an appliance, or maybe like an object d'art.
It's French, Cameron.
Whoa.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Are you kidding me?
There we go. Joey, are you like a little French? You use French a lot.
No, I was just very fancy 14-year-old.
Wow. When considered together, these popular toys are actually pretty terrible. They're sort of astonished. You're sort of astonished that anyone has ever had fun with them.
Well, lucky you get to play video games, Joey. Well, if you didn't have video games, this would be the height of your life. Pogs and slinkies.
Your natural grace inspires him to immediately start spinning a chrysalis. He's gonna be a butterfly, but pronto.
Just do a ballerina move on the staircase, Joey. You could have broken both of your legs and fallen down.
Yeah, honestly. Shatter every single bone.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Every single one would have at least gotten a crack. No, he has his own treats. They're like these little plastic apples that stick to his mouth, like with magnets or something. You got to see it in action again sometimes. It's phenomenal. Pogs. You offer him one with a picture of a graffiti apple on it. It says bad to the core. He's totally not into it. And you can't blame him. That's not even a pun. It's not even anything. Alright, and then this is the other pile.
Yeah, the other pile doesn't do anything.
Alright, and then I don't think we can actually do anything over here. I think we can only...
No, just go through the door before you break it again.
Yeah. Ballerina!
I don't think you can do things
Yeah,
on
we
the
can't do
door.
anything on this door. We can do things on Jude's door, though.
Yep.
Ballerina! You tread lightly, producing no disturbance to its balance. Well,
Phasing through the wall.
that's what ballet is for, apparently. Yeah.
Through the wall.
Yes. You admit you don't actually know what the heck this thing is, despite it being perched right outside your bedroom door. But you are basically positive that it's not a birdcage, so there's no reason to stock it with tasty treats.
It's actually a human cage.
Bugs. You don't understand the function of this gaudy, goofy thing, plus get a load of this globe with the arrow through it. That was a nice connection.
What a newt.
This is nutty. Doing ballet while wearing your mom's jewelry one day. It makes you feel really good to think about, but it also hurts. You want to be the best in the world. First, you can't wear her stuff until then.
pet treats.
Hiding some pet treats in Jude's Pringles. Oh, okay. Pringles can would be a pretty good prank, but the specter of running out of treats later, right when you meet a cute new animal friend, looms large. Right, Pringles can. Why didn't Jude put the pogs in those instead of your flashlight? A sudden rush of disgust threatens to overwhelm your senses as you realize those Pringles cans may actually be full of pogs. You worry the thought like it. Is it? I don't know. Like a just stung child covering a half smashed twitching wasp under frantic fistfuls of dirt. Frantic fistfuls of dirt. Sorry. That was amusing. That's profoundly creepy, and you'd rather not. No, he's been bad. No pogs of this guy. Thankfully. You show her a few steps. Nothing. Too bad. She could put the calves and cavalier. Doesn't look hungry. Doesn't look strong. She does look strong. However, one day you hope to be as strong as this beautiful, powerful, giant woman. You cast a few tokens before the feet of the local totem of combat. You feel her gratitude pour out in wave after wave of power. Getting stronger. You can do anything. No, it's gone. Oh well. Carried on the gun. Ballerina the gun. Kind of ballerina? Nope, just the gun. You've used your ballet to dodge Jude's awareness training ambushes many times. In fact, he's never actually hit you. You're either excellent at dodging, or he's a really lousy shot. Or both. Could always be both.
Oh.
If you could somehow rig this thing up to exclusively fire treats into the expectant mouths of cute animals. No, it's not safe. They might choke. Curse you again, guns.
Jude's not a bad shot. He just sucks when he tries to be dramatic.
Yeah. Sounds like a recipe for sogs.
Sog.
You know this joke is bad, but you kind of don't care because you don't like pogs or guns.
Whoa, before you continue. I know you can't interact with this thing, but look.
You're talking about Club Penguin?
It's a penguin, Cameron.
I know, I noticed it way earlier. It immediately made me think of Club Penguin.
You're a noob.
I just didn't comment.
Club Penguin wasn't around for another, 14
I know,
years.
but it looks like a Club Penguin. Because it's pink.
It doesn't have the right feet. Club Penguins have,
yeah, I know, they have
box feet.
Yeah,
They don't have weird, toes.
They're so ugly, in my opinion.
Fuck you, Cameron. I like Club Penguin.
Can I go over here? Ah! Go back upstairs.
Dumb.
Go back upstairs. Go back.
Oh no, it's ruined. All the dialogue got moved around.
You did. He's in his treehouse, remember? And he makes a pretty lousy audience anyway. Hang on a minute. Might set up Jude's pit. Okay. It's the same as Ugh, you don't want to accidentally agitate Jude's pet.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's the same dialogue as if I actually look at the door. You slip a few under the door. When all this is over, when everything that's gone wrong has been set right again, when the monsters live on, only in your nightmares, then he'll know that you have some of his pogs. That's good. Okay. Let's ballet this. You've used light, right? In some low-budget performances you've put on. It's a surprisingly evocative backdrop, if you do say so yourself. And by goodness, you certainly do say so yourself. Light-bright is not a toy for pets. Arrange the pegs such that they will, when the switch is flicked, be illuminated and form a charming picture. Is a pretty abstract concept for an animal to grasp.
Yeah.
No, oh, she forgot to put a peg right there, look.
Oh. Maybe she just ran out.
Oh yeah, that might be the case. No. You use the pegs, not the pogs. Lightbright needs it pegs. Pogging is not recommended.
Pegging is recommended.
Thank goodness you had an extra pair hidden away in here. You are actively thanking goodness right this moment, right this minute. Hang on. Let me look at this box. You pretty much cleaned it out.
Okay.
Search. Nothing useful left in here.
Almost missed those dialogues, Cameron.
Yeah,
Would have been frauds.
Oh boy. You just got them out of here, and they might come in handy. What if you see a cute animal, and you didn't have a treat to give them? You don't even want to imagine it. Freed from their flashlight tomb, only to be returned to a cardboard crypt. Even pogs don't deserve that.
They do appear to deserve to be incinerated.
You think back to before, okay, well, I've already read that. Let's ballet it. Ballet. Okay. Bites. Pogs. Okay. Ballet the lamp slash dresser looking thing. Sounds like a bold and exciting way to break the heck out of a lamp. You tried to feed this to one of a few did I do the tap dance? The ballet on that? You tried to feed this to one of a few things in this hallway that doesn't have a mouth. Very tenacious, Joey. Hang on. Okay, never mind. It would have made more sense to just leave them in the closet. You just said you're not going to. Alright, I guess that's that. Everything out here.
I
think maybe this is where we should end the episode.
That's not...
Today. What do you say?
Alright.
Alright,
Save ye game.
We did all those in the entire hallway, upstairs area, everything. Oh my goodness. So much left to do. Oh my goodness. Oh. Can't wait to learn about trolls. Even though you've already learned about trolls without me.
You're new.
Okay. Bye. Okay, you can close out. Stop being dumb.
You're dumb.
What are you doing?
I'm dancing.
What a dance. That's a pretty shitty dance.
You're a shitty dance.
Alright, am I forgetting anything else?
I hope not.
Alright, go ahead and exit. Oh, wait! Start menu. We gotta do the Simon Says tap dance and the other one.
Oh, fuck. Man sakes alive! Alright,
here we are. We're ready to tap dance. But just for you guys. Oh no, but what if it fell off the bookshelf and broke? Honestly, it'd be the excuse you've been needing to throw it out. It's kind of a rude game. Another time.
Alright.
Yay. By the way, I tried losing multiple times. It just doesn't let you lose.
The sequence doesn't even reset.
It just
it just gives you the same.
Anyway, so we're just gonna hit the green button. So I'm just gonna hit the green. There you go. Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Blah blah blah. Alright, we got the D batteries.
Nope.
We can't try. I was about to be like, we should try them on the side of the room, but we can't. So here we go. Alright, now let's try going over here. Jude recommended you grab your strife weapon from the hall closet and head up to the attic as quick as you can. You're sticking with that plan for now. If we get the strife weapon, I'm gonna assume that it doesn't actually make a difference to that dialogue, but let's just be sure. Search. Yay. Alright, now let's see if it changes the dialogue at all. You got your strife weapon back. Hey! Time to head up to the attic, right? You're taking a leap of faith with Jude on this one, but he seems to at least think knows what he's talking about.
Yay!
So that means with the other one, the attic was a bust. You gotta get your strife weapon first. That's another one. Once you do all of them, then you can go downstairs. So that means we got all of the trying to walk down the hall dialogue, I think.
Yay!
I hope.
I believe that covers everything.
Yeah!
Yeah, we did the whole upstairs portion.
Well, unless we get more items.
Well, yeah, for now.
What if we try items while we're trying to run away from monsters and it works?
Oh.
It's gonna suck. We're gonna have to die multiple times just to interact with everything.
I believe it's but doesn't it just say what are you doing?
Yeah, it's gonna tell us to be run. Anyway.
And if you don't run, you get a game over.
Yeah, we'll show you that later too. If you didn't watch our first episode, first, not the first dialogue episode,
sort of a let's play-ish.
Yeah, the let's play where we didn't cover every dialogue and we just sort of went.
Yep. And we didn't get the E batteries.
Yeah.
So we're scrubs.
We are scrubs.
Scrubbules.
Alright, guys.
That's quite enough of that.
You're welcome. See you when we make another one. Actually, we're probably going to do multiple recordings today since we won't get to see each other much later.
Yeah.
So we'll post them whenever. Alright. Bye. Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Exit. Exit. Actually, we probably could have just gone without exiting.
Neat.
Keep this in.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and they're recording.
You're stupid.